Going live. Here we go.
Ooh.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Not a lot happening at the moment.
Ourselves this time, Phil?
I think so. Well, I think so. Yes. Just trying to get things sussed out. So let me just try and bring this up on another device, and I can see what who we've got.
Nuclear device.
A nuclear device. Yes. Right. So I don't know if there is anybody there at the moment because I can't see the chat right at the moment. Right. Let's see. Everything's going a little bit slow. Here we go. That's all right. No, it's just my laptop's just taking a little bit of time to adjust itself to the stream. There we go. Oh, apparently we've got two watching. Hey. Yes.
You better put your trousers back on.
Yes. So, okay. Right. So, Tone, what are you up to?
Well, today I was mostly going to assemble the front forks on this Ducati, which I've been playing with for about the last 10 years. So, it's slow progress and all that sort of stuff, but we are getting there. Just trying to screw this bit to get the front wheel in to the forks, and then I can assemble said other pieces like the mudguard and the handlebars and the top yoke and the bottom yoke, and get them all assembled. What I have noticed since I cut them off the sprue, that there's several angles that I didn't see and I need to touch up before I can sort of do too much, because I don't want to have to try and paint it all when it's all together.
Right.
So I'm just working like that.
So you're going to have to stipple some paint on then.
Yes.
Yes. Well, so far Matt has signed in saying that him and Nick are tuning in whilst they're having their tea. So that's great. Nice to see you here. So that's that. Right, me on the other hand, I'm still carrying on with the figures. Coming along.
Oh, let's have a look then.
Hang on. Let me get onto a bigger screen if I can. Which one is it? Oh no, hang on. Right, I'm going to have to just pause you for a second, Tone. And dunk. Here we go. Left is right, right is left. No, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. That's one of them. Now, one of the problems I've got is that the helmets with the kit seem a bit big. So what I've got is, because I'm doing the Sherman to go with it, which is there. It's got some equipment that you stick on the sides, and I've got helmets on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these off and see if that's going to be a better size, and then just swap things around. So so that might not look so bad. So right, let's add you back in, Mr. C. There you go. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So
right, well.
Hello. And yeah, Rob's in. It must be Tuesday again. Yes, it is, Rob. How you doing?
Yo, Rob. Interesting.
Right, so that's going to be my my task for tonight, just to see whether these will be any good. If not, I shall have to make do with what God supplied. and carry on like that. So let me just get a bit of room here just by moving that keypad out of the way. Right. So let's see.
This is sort of, there we go, a dry assembly there. Is the fork with.
Well, now this is a bit awkward
Hmm.
because it's hard to see whether. Oh yeah, lovely.
Well, that's it. You sat far too late. There you go. Pass that back there. Then.
No, that's looking good. Looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just sort of a bit concerned about whether it's because some of my my soldiers have got fat heads, or they decided that some Americans had shrunken heads, because that one seems to be rather small compared to this. This other. That's a bit weird considering they're the same scale. They've got. I don't know.
Don't all have the same size helmet.
Well, this is very true. That one doesn't look too bad. I think that might be just.
Take the glasses off to see what's going on.
Right. Where's me proper glue? I have to get me sniffy glue out.
Yeah.
Right.
You must be professional, Phil, because that's what it says on the side of the.
Well, don't know about professional, but I'm something. Right. So if I. The patient has questions. It's good to reassure and educate them. That doesn't look too bad, actually. What do you reckon? Hang on, let me just
wait for it to come into focus.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let me just there you go.
Oh, stop. But yeah. No, that looked better.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking well, and you sort of got him nicely sort of weathered and sort of shadowed, should I say.
Now, wouldn't you say that is a better size comparison compared to the one on the right?
Well, it looks a better fit, doesn't it? Are all of them identical?
Well, they're supposed to be the same scale. Or you mean the helmets? You mean?
No,
yes, they are. Yeah, they are.
They're all sort of like all the same part number.
Oh yeah. So in theory, I mean these should be all the same, but then again, so are they. They're all the same. So maybe it is just because some of them have got fatter heads than others, but it just doesn't. They just seem a bit bigger, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I might just actually swap them over and use them for the figures, and then these ones for the figures, and then use these on the Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Yeah. One's on the tank, Alex. There's nothing to compare them to.
No. Rob was saying it's all good here, just very quiet. Is that what very quiet in? Wait, just because you're locked down, or just quiet in you're not doing anything, or have you run out of figures to paint? And Tom's in. Hello, Tom.
Yo, Tom.
How's it going, boy? Right. So let me put that. Right. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna get all my helmets mixed up if I'm not careful. It's a good job I actually sprayed some of them with primer. Right. So I think. Oops, that's one. So I've got another 3. So I think what I might do is I might just have a little bit of a Savile Row gentleman's millinery fitment show here, and just see which hat fits what, and then go from there.
Do you think we might? Would we had more or less people if you'd have said that you had your helmet so on your show?
Yeah. But I don't want to get people here on false pretenses, do I? See, now that looks. Now that looks. Can you see that?
No, because I've got my glasses on. Hang on.
Ah, right.
No, I was off. And now you're off to one side again. Come on, get
there. I am. Now that looks. Now that looks a bit smaller on his bonds. So let me try Let me try another person. What about him? Ah, don't look too bad.
So they are slightly different.
They are. They must be. They must have actually sort of took into consideration that people have got fatter bonces than others. Yeah, because even that looked like he's that looked like he's got a bloody skull cap on. That's way too small for his head. One other one. Yeah, you see now again. That's not too bad.
Well, I'm not looking at this precise one because I'm filling the nail with glue.
Hey, Chris is here. Chris from Gross Models. Hi, Chris. How's it going?
Yo.
He's saying, see, he made it. Yeah, well done. Welcome to my my little group, such as it is. There's only me and Tone on screen, but yeah, we're doing well. How are you? Everything all right, I hope?
Oh, I haven't played.
Oh, Dad is here. Mike Mountain. Hello. I'm famous. I'm getting people in.
That's good. A chance to talk to ourselves, isn't it?
Well, yes, definitely. Yeah. No. Now that's that's better. Chris is saying that he may have actually he may have pimped a little. Well, every little helps. And Dad's is saying it's Chris's fault. Well, I don't care. Just as long as you're here, you're welcome. So everybody's welcome. So that one, that one doesn't look too bad on his bonds. So that's number 2. What did I say? Did I say this one? See, that's got a little bit of a French. Oh, and hello, it's Lynn as well. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? Nice to see someone from over the water. The big water, that is, the big pond. Not the little pond.
What, Philby Broad?
Yeah, no, not quite. No. The Atlantic, actually.
Not as big as that.
No, not as big as that, no. This looks rather...
What would I give for some decent eyesight at this age?
Well, I think we could all do with some good eyesight. But that's where most have these very large magnifiers, but that's old-fashioned. We don't tend to go with the flow, do we? Half the time, sort of stick to what we know. Right.
Reading glasses.
Well, if this carries on, I think I'll be strapping some binoculars to my eyes. But right, let's try one of these again.
I'm just going to give that a moment.
Yo, 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 troublemaker in the house. Team inept. Oh. Okay. I accept no responsibility.
I'll just give it.
Oh, God, trouble's here.
Moment.
Well, as long as it's all in good fun, I don't mind.
Oh, God.
Yeah, again, this is another one where now he's got such a fat head that he's going to have one of the proper big helmets.
Ooh.
Yeah, he needs a bigger helmet.
Oh, excuse me.
In fact, he's got a slightly weird head because that wants to sit at the back, so he hasn't got a
Perhaps he's just
bit of a peak at the front. Jaunty angle, yeah. Right.
Right, let's have a go.
Who's that? Who can't beat anyone? I hope they're talking about a figure with a fat. Yeah. Well, if the cap fits, wear it. That's what I say.
Or the helmet in this case.
Or the helmet in this case, yeah. Right. So I've got one more. Yes, one more. One more. Who is helmetless? So let's see.
Chrome silver and flat black.
No.
Chrome silver, flat black. That doesn't happen very often, does it?
What's that?
Well, I wanted two different colours and I went straight in, just picked them out and got both of them right the first time.
Oh, happy days. Right. Well, I've asked Chris, but how else is everybody who else has come in the room? How's lockdown faring, everybody? Surviving? Not going mad, not killing your other halves, or contemplating killing your other halves, or trying to do original Perrin? Anything? Or we just riding the storm? Yeah. Of course, we could always turn around and say, I didn't get where I am today.
I didn't get where I am today by gluing pieces of plastic together.
Still, Dad's saying he's still sane. I think this one's got a bit of Dumbo ears going on. He's got not too bad. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 all with helmets. So that's good. That's nothing to do with lockdown. Not watched Reggie Perrin since I was a wee nipper. Well, I think me and Tom were just a little bit older when that was about. Probably what early teens, weren't we?
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
I can't even think when it was because
early to mid 80s, weren't it? Because that was after Rising Damp, weren't it?
Oh, no, you sort of said it. I can't think which way round
it
all was.
Yeah, that was, weren't it? Yeah, because Reginald Perrin was BBC, weren't it? Rising Damp was ITV.
Yeah.
So that's got to be mid to late 80s, because that was one of his last shows that he'd done before he died, and then they had to cancel it, didn't they, or do something with it?
Well, there was
can't remember now.
Follow-up. There was a follow-up-y thing, wasn't there? Jeffrey, whatever his name was, the played his brother-in-law, had a like a right wing or some sort of camp, didn't he, with all those people on. Come on, help me out.
Butcher the models here. Hello, Butcher that model. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, what you were saying, Tony? What? Oh, hang on. Team Annette was saying, "Holy moly! It was 19." Was he saying it was 1976 to 8? I assume that must be 1980. So, well, yeah. So, well, it was late 70s then, apparently. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah. So I was sort of early teens.
Well, I'd been 14 when that started.
Yeah, and I would have been about 13 when it finished in 80. 14, yeah, 13, 14 when it finished. Yeah. Chris is saying that they went backwards from 1976 to 70. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, hello. And Fox is here. Hello, Fox. How's it going? Entertainment's now begin. Linda saying she's now going because she's got some studying for a test to do in the morning. Catch you later, Lynn. Yeah, be good. And hope you do well in your test. Blimey.
Gosh.
This is all going, yes. Yeah, the chat's going pretty well here now. Yes, it's like Grand Central Station. Yes, I'm sort of now I know how the guys, the professional guys, have a bit of trouble. They're trying to concentrate. So, but I'm going to try and at least do something whilst. I was far too busy applying the bacons to my face mouth. Yeah, I had a spag bowl earlier on today, so that was my treat for today.
I'm just seeing how tight this has got to go.
All the bacons. Right. Let's grab some paint. I'm going to do the Adam Savage shake. So yes, that is me shaking a spot. That's me doing shaking a pot of tin, pot of paint, shaking a pot of paint.
Pot of tin.
That's just in case anyone thinks that is a very weird noise.
Especially when we can't see your hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's either that or I knock the camera. Yes. It's the old Adam Savage. But there we go. Right. And
who did he play for?
Eh?
Who did he play for?
Oh, I haven't got a clue. He's that guy from Tested. Tested. Yes. Oh,
you've lost me.
Okay. All right. Mythbusters. You must remember Mythbusters.
Yeah, I know of it.
Yeah. Well, he was one half of that. He's got his own channel now. Busted. Tested. So. Right. I like how they're lowering the tone to my level now.
You can tell that the dog's out in the garden barking, trying to encourage more people to listen in.
Who is what, the dog?
Yeah, so they're trying to drum up more viewers, Phil.
Lovely.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. Only trouble is I don't know if your neighbours have got the link, have they?
I'm sure she's telling them what it is. It's getting better. Phil.
Is it starting to look like a motorcycle now?
Well, it's now got...
Has it got a front wheelage?
Yes. Back was a little stiff, but then again it's a static model. The front one's moving. Okay.
Lovely. Oh, model mate, Fox is saying, was it? Yeah, true. Adam Savage styly shaking needs you to batter it across. Oh yes, cat. Yes, yes, bashing it against the bottom of the desk in a sort of a rhythm. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that. Yeah, I might end up shattering the glass now. Me, but, I tend to do more on the palm of my hand, but it works. It gets all the pigment nice and mixed, and for what I want, just on the actual on the lid is enough.
Oh, you're going in with a paintbrush.
I am. Well, got to do some paintage.
I mean, well, now I've got my front end secured, I might touch in all the little bits I missed when they were on the sprues. Then put the handlebars on, then I'll do the pipework in a bit.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, what you mean? Your exhaust again? Try and match that up.
Oh, the exhaust! I'm going to leave that till I'm off camera because you've got a sticker on across the front that says no swearing.
Yeah. I know. That almost came close to it last time. I know.
Yes. I regained my composure, but that was quite late on.
What's this? Oh, geez, one of you seem to have inherited the stupid yappy dog I have next door. Chris is saying they may be your neighbours. Oh, you never know.
No, neighbours aren't called Chris.
Or Fox.
No.
Or at least that you know of, anyway. What they use on a Saturday night is another matter.
Yeah. Oh. Let me tilly brushes. What's this? That's semi-gloss.
Do you know, to think, when I was about, I don't know, probably about the time I was watching Reginald Perrin, actually, yeah, about 13 or 14, I'd done my sort of couple of sort of 1/32 military stuff, and that was it. I gave up. Don't know why, because I have still got one that's sort of been rescued from the boxes of hell, but it's lost most of its pieces. But don't know why I gave up. I think I went on to I think I found aircraft better. I don't know why, but I'm really liking doing this armor stuff now that I've decided to actually get it.
I can recall doing a little diorama thing with a Sherman tank, but that was at the 72nd. I can remember. Yeah, it's 72nd.
What the Airfix style ones? Yeah, 1/72. Yeah.
But yeah, it was about yay big. Hang on, I'll move my hand there. About yay big.
Yeah, it'd be 1/70. Yeah, it'd be 1/72. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can sort of. Well, I suppose you get away with quite a bit on them, can't you? Because they're so small that no one really sort of are making a little diorama around it.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, bizarre. I mean, it's like most people who make kits. Everyone at one point in their life makes at least one Spitfire. The same as you make a. Or you're supposed to make, let's say make a Sherman, but I've never actually made a Sherman until now. So I mean, I suppose it is still once in my lifetime, but But it just seems a bit odd that, you know, I've sort of migrated away from that sort of stuff for years. Maybe it's just because I've gotten into it and doing videos now that I just decided maybe it was time to do a bit of military, and it caught my eye, took my fancy, I suppose. But I'm glad it has, because I'm quite liking that. I don't know if you can see.
You're enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean that. Oh wait, hang on. Let me just put my lid on my pottage so I don't knock that everywhere. Right, excuse me with the paintbrush in my mouth, but you know, that's there we go. That's a couple of nights' work, building and painting, highlighting.
I was painting at the time, so I wasn't looking there.
So, you know, it's only a couple of nights' work putting it together and stuff.
Yeah,
it's going to be the detailing and the weathering is going to be the bit I'm not going to enjoy. Well, say not going to enjoy. It's going to take the longest part, so that's going to probably test me. So, see how that'll do later on. But so now I don't know if everybody's still here, but I think the either that one, my chat has stopped. Oh God. Yeah, I think your chat has stopped a bit.
What's going on? What, we've got to stop talking, or
No. Oh no, that's all right. That's back on itself now. No, that's fine. No, it just froze. The chat froze on me. Just read that how can autocorrect change good t-shirt to got t-shirt. Yeah, still here. Yeah. So yeah. So hopefully you guys can see. I'll just put some.
I haven't seen anything come up for ages.
No, that stopped. Fox is saying that they stopped talking just to freak us out. Well, you'd done that one all right, but yeah. So yeah, that's not too bad. Right. So what do I need now? I still need a little bit of gunmetal, don't I? I didn't finish all the gun barrels. Shush, you'll see us. Yeah. Too busy showing you the Sherman. I didn't finish my gun barrels.
Oh dear.
Yes.
So who didn't paint the underside of that bottom yoke?
I don't know who didn't.
Well,
would that have been you?
It must have been me. As much as I'd like to blame someone else, I did only paint the top of the yoke and then realise that you can see the bottom as well.
I didn't realise I had two lots of rifles, and I'd only painted one, and then the ones I did paint, I forgot I had to do both sides.
That's so easily done, isn't it? Just sort of
Yes.
I'm picking this up and sort of turn it around to a different angle and thinking, why didn't you paint that last time?
What's this? So painting on the sprue, why? It's not something I've ever done. I says, gross model, seriously, that is not a conversation to ever be started in someone else's live chat. Oh dear, I'm being chastised for painting on the sprue, Tone. Oh dear. Well, as you can probably tell, it's only the small details, and then I shall once I've got the all the barrels painted, I can then take them off, clean them up, and then do the stocks and everything else. So that'll be off the sprue then.
Yeah, so that's easier to hold them in on the sprue.
Especially when you got clumsy, great big hooves like us. I tend to just shoot them across the room. So that's got to be done there.
There you go. That's looking a bit better.
But don't you have to paint where the nubs are again? But I'm not painting anywhere near the nubs. Not at the moment. Don't say it's called touch up. Yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic, Captain Mannering.
Right.
Oh God, that was another 60s, 70s reference there, straight off.
Finished in 1974, Phil.
It did. Did you see on them? Was it UK Gold? They done them lost episodes. They redone them lost episodes, didn't they? Did you see them?
Saw them a while ago on BBC Two.
Oh, was it? Oh, I don't know. I caught them on UK Gold or Dave, whatever it was. At Christmas time. Yeah, on Dave. Yeah, at Christmas time.
I'm fairly sure they put them on quite a while back when on the.
Well, they probably did, but I think they done them quite. They were done quite well, considering obviously because you instantly sort of think of obviously the original cast members, which are obviously aren't anywhere.
I remember seeing it. They say
yeah, but what's going on? I've tucked up the new cat. So Lord Berkeley III is in. Evening. So I'll settle for a mouse, but no bats. Oh dear. I think the guys are having a conversation on their own, so that's fine.
That's fine by me.
Right. Well, I stopped myself from making that fatal error. I turned it over and still realised I hadn't still done the other side of these rifles. Good God. Right. Right, let's just fill that in. Right, so I'll let them dry a little bit.
Oh, yes, please, Don.
Right. Now, let's get my... Yes, have a cat. Have a cat, Fox. Very, although they can be sort of, should we say, unsociable when they want to be, but when they're not, they're lovely. Great company.
This is very odd. This is like you suddenly just come out with some random statement, but
that's because you can't see the chat, can you?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They're talking about when we got Fox saying he think he'd quite like a cat. And then Chris was saying that cats are rubbish, get a dog. And I said, no, no, I'm a cat person.
That's just like you can have the right dog or the right cat. I'd have Moss back tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, I think I'd have Nico back if I could, but yeah, I don't think I'll be replacing her anytime soon. No, I've been asked, but no, not straight away. But, and not only that, having a young one running around and trying to get hold of stuff is not going to be conducive to model building at the moment. Right, now, question. Let me just move these off the lollipop sticks out of the way.
Right, we're ready for the question.
Right, so let's move that. Right, one Sherman. Now, what we have is these were from that said vehicle that I said that I rescued out of the junk box, which are 30 caliber machine guns. Yeah. Okay. So in the kit comes 30 caliber. Okay, which goes with a short mount on the back of the turret, like so. Now, can you see that?
Right, hang on, I was trying to look there, but I was desperately trying to finish painting the top. Beautiful. Right, so what are you doing?
Right, so this is the one that comes out of the kit, right?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just.
I just about see it because it gives that background almost disappear.
Yeah, I'll put the autofocus back on. 2 seconds. Right, there you go. Right, so you can see. Right. Okay, now I've got this other one that I've rescued, like I said, from the kit that I had from years ago, and it's got the extended bracket from the kit that I just bought as an option. Now, do I have the one mounted where it's supposed to be, which is in said piece there, and then do I have a second one mounted at the front by drilling a hole and gluing it?
Is that technically correct then?
It can be. Yeah.
It's technically correct.
Yeah, well, it is, yeah, because the Sherman Firefly had them. I had 2, but then that was a slightly different tank, but although it was a Sherman, it was a later model. But yes, they had 250 calipers. So do I or don't I? What about everyone in the chat? What they reckon? Yes or no? Gross model eggs. So right, so that's one no. Cat is like an air plant, very low maintenance. Yes, they are. Yes, they are very low maintenance if you let them out. Right. Rule of right. Here we go. Right. Team Inept is saying, rule of cool. Does it look better with 2? I think it looks better with 2, but technically speaking, it should only have the 1. But then again, I was watching Fury at the weekend as well, so that had 2 as well. Lord Buckley is saying yes. Can be for adverts. Walk away, pan cameras to a cat. Right. Yeah. So I don't know. And Chris is saying I don't know. I don't know nothing about tanks, and they're saying, yeah, we're seeing your Baneblade. Right. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't know whether. I mean, yeah, it's just a matter of drilling a hole, but because that would be the logical place to have it.
Well, I suppose you could do everything bar drill the hole, put it all together, and go, does it need another paint it and then just sit it on top when you're all done, and then go. Yes.
Right, hang on.
It's only drilling a hole.
Hang on. Right.
Oh.
Right. I've stuck it on with some blue tack. Now.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to ask this question then. Who actually operates these guns?
Well, the guy, the commander, the tank commander, because this will actually spin around apparently. Although the way you have to mount it so that it is at the back, but this will actually spin round, so he can actually he's got 360-degree range of fire,
So like
and also on this one as well.
The one would go forward and one could go backwards, sort of thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think what they would the odd thing was that obviously any troops that were on the back of the tank as well could actually grab hold of that, and whilst they were doing their business inside, and use that to shoot. So, but yeah, I don't know.
As long as it didn't look like they're going to shoot each other.
Yeah, yeah, it could do, yeah. But
that's what I was concerned when I looked at that. I thought,
yeah. Well, I mean, I could always have.
I didn't know if they come out of the. I'm pointing at the turret top there, but I just thought they came out from the gun bit on the top, whatever that's called, through one of the hatches.
Yeah, well, the tank commander will come out here.
Yeah,
and
so
obviously
one.
And that would spin round, but then you could also grab hold of that and use that as well.
Spin that the other way. Right.
Yeah, because I mean that yeah, that little thing there is supposed to be to hold the barrel once when in transit. So, but yeah, there we go. So I don't know. I'm gonna ponder on that one. I'm gonna leave it with some blue tack on there and see what I think. Let's have a look. Unless you're making it for a museum, build it for however you think looks cool because it's yours creatively. Yes, that is very true. Yes. So, but and people are saying more is usually better. What we got here? Technically, oh, hang on, I've lost it. There it is. Technically, smeckingly. Have fun with the kit and let the rivet counters go for a long stroll. Yes, well, yeah, totally agree. So, can you get a 130? Can you get a 135th Audie Murphy? Well, that'd be good because he was one of the. He was Hollywood star, but he actually won the Purple Heart. Was that once or twice? Can't remember. I think it was. Wasn't it twice? Wasn't he the only one to ever actually win the Purple Cross twice in the Second World War? Can't remember. Someone will have to Google that because I'm not on there. But yeah, Audie Murphy. And Rob is saying wings. It needs wings. Yeah, I'm not gonna warhammer this up. No way.
You're already
that's your job.
Extra guns. Put some wings on it.
And it said, you said Audie Murphy won every possible military award that was available, if I recall. Yeah. So yeah, but I just can't remember if he actually did win 2 Purple Hearts or not. But yeah. And so Rob's already having a conversation. If Bane Blade cannon would be too big, then it would be perfect. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, definitely not. No, I am not warhammering anything. That's Rob's job. He can do that. Rob, if anyone wants to know, he's our where we work. He's our resident warhammer, and on my Facebook page, he does every now and again paste or push some of his work, which is really good. So give it a look.
Eyeball paint.
Yeah, yeah. any figures that I paint, I want to get Rob to actually paint eyeballs, because that's the one thing I can't do. But he's your man. But yeah, so if anyone wants to go down to my Facebook page, that's Primetime Modelling, and have a look at his work on there. So there's a little shout out for you, Rob.
Oh, you know that, isn't it? Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a slurp of my coffee.
That's very rude when all these people are watching for it.
Yeah, well, that's right. You've got a cup of tea. You just had yours freshly made. I bet yours is lovely and hot, isn't it? Yeah, mine's not. Mine's been sat there since about 10 to 8. Yeah, mine's been sitting there since 7:45. So, but then again, me and cold coffee are no strangers, right? Okay, yeah, I'm still deliberating about that. Gonna have to Google. I think I'm gonna have to Google some pictures and see what I think. But there's got to be some serious weathering on that.
I quite like the cool rule.
Oh yeah. So do I. But I'm just thinking whether that's just a bit overkill. Being right close to each other.
Actually, yeah. That was the thing I was questioning was the whether it actually physically work.
Well, I suppose I could. Oh dear. Oh, got blue tag everywhere. There we go. I suppose move it over to there, but then there's no possibility of anyone actually using it as such, then, is there?
No, if you can't use it, then that would be rather a strange thing to put.
Yeah. Yes. No, I shall definitely have a look. Right. So, right. Boots. These boots were made for walking. Right. I need a reddish brown. What have I got? I've got a very old, large. Look at that. Don't large tub.
Is that
old tub? New tub. Yes, just like wagon wheels. They were definitely bigger when we were younger. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've got that. Now I also have some red brown somewhere.
Yes, flat blacks and stuff and similar size. How did that happen then?
Oh, good few years back now, probably about probably about 8 or 9 years ago. One of these days I'll upload some pics. Haven't taken pics in ages. Yes, get some more up on the website, Rob, on the Facebook page. Right, I have got some whole red somewhere. Right, I'm just going to go into my squeaky drawer, so you might hear some strange noises.
Dear. What are you opening your wallet for?
Yeah. No, not quite my wallet. Since we're on furlough, that's definitely not that heavy anymore. Right. Let's have a...
Well, what, you've been spending all your money?
What there was, yeah. There we go. What's I got to say? Yeah. So, whole red and brown. That should make up some Some marmy leather, shouldn't it? And I was in the drawer and I forgot to get myself a mixing dish. Hang on. Right, so whole red, brown. Right, gonna make some
noise.
Make some brown up for shoe leather or boot leather.
Well, we can either hit record and I'll you can do two things or three things at a time.
I tell you what, these bigger jars aren't as kind on the hand when you're shaking these. Surprised actually that there's still paint. It's actually usable in some of these because they're gone. Cool, look at that. Lovely. Right. Let's get.
Bloody hell, Phil, this ours whizzed away with us.
Oh, yes, so it has. That's because we've had quite a few people in tonight, I think.
I wouldn't know because I can't see any conversation.
Well, we've had, I think we had about 18, 19 people.
Chat button.
You can hit that chat button. Can you see the chat now? No?
Bloody hell, there's a load of stuff been said.
You mean to say you haven't had the chat banner on?
I haven't seen anything.
Ah, really? Oh well. Never mind. Right. So that is red brown.
Right. Well, when it's first come up, I was seeing the chat come across the screen. That's still
yeah. Well, that was me doing my editing or my production things where I was bringing
you cut me out of the loop, so I can't see what's being said.
Pressing the buttons is always scary. Program. No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing the skipper Ted. Some of the people will know what that means. Rob is saying hi. Well, you can see the chat now. You can see people are talking to you.
No, not on there. I had to press the buttons.
Yeah, but you can see it now, though. Can you see it now?
Where?
The chat.
No. I see it says there's 4 chats on there, but I can't see any of them without pressing them.
Ah, right. Okay. In that case, then.
There. Hi, Rob.
There you go.
That's just come up on my screen.
Dad is saying he's seeing. Yeah.
Yes. I'm painting the centre stand while I think about it.
Yeah. Dad's our resident red lover. He'll paint anything you like in any colour you like, so long as it's red. Bit like Henry Ford when he said the car is available in any colour you like, so long as it's black. Right.
There's going to be a lot more red when I have to paint the tank and all them sort of bits.
Ooh. Not red, looks like red. Right. Let's see if this looks.
Get this painted. Get the centre stand on it. I better just freestand it somewhere.
Right. Now, is that representative of red leather? Let's have a look. Let's. I'll tell you what, that's not bad. It's not bad at all.
That means you can only watch one of them. You can watch one of them.
Well, I was trying to watch quiz.
Right, what we got here? What's on there now? It's saying, hey, Dad, there's a project for the public to name all 16 million HTML colours, and one of them is, in fact, actually called Dad Red. Well, there you go. I can put a link in, but it's
This is all
colours names.
What is that, Phil? Explain.
What, HTML colours? Yeah. That's I don't know. What is HTML colours? Oh yeah, that's colours on the palette on your things like Paint Shop and stuff like that. You know, where you can change the colours of your text, Photoshop and stuff. HTML, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah, and then there you go. Look, there's the hex value. Look, hashtag FB 0000.
There you have a look, and there's me. Right, wait, Sam. Yeah. Did have a look. I was looking somewhere else. Your timing was immaculate.
Yeah, sorry, I'll just turn to over. Yeah, there we go. This is looking like red leather.
I'm waiting for it to focus. All I can see is sort of like. There you go. Yes.
There you go.
I seem to remember having a sofa that colour.
Right, Nick's now having to go. Bye, Nick.
I'm just going to have a look around here and just touching any little bits. Oh, pardon you. It's all gone very quiet, which is nice.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna have to give them a couple of coots. Are we still alive? Yeah, we're still alive. Yeah, I'm still breathing. Right, now, will that be a good colour for the boots?
Right. Put it down before you knock it over. When are we going to get someone else to join in, Phil?
Well, I don't know. That's whoever wants to, really. I mean, they'll have to sort of send me their email so I can send them the link. But otherwise, yeah, there's no reason why anybody else can't join in. I know Rob can't because he hasn't actually got a camera as such. All he's got is just a phone. So, but
Right. There. That's as far as I've got.
lovely. It's looking like a bike, a motorbike at that.
And there you go. That, I think, Phil, is as far as you're going to get me tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
I've done an hour of hard labour. Got that. Well, I've actually got somewhere this time. Last week, I think I finished at exactly the same points where I started.
Yeah, well, it's something to do with the fact that you hadn't painted something that you should have done first.
No, it's more do these bloody things, the exhaust pipes, which would do my head in.
Yes.
I think I've got a more stable base now. I've got the front and rear on. Once I get a center stand on it, I'll be able to wiggle the exhaust on.
Chris is hang on one on a hangout at the minute, Phil. Maybe another time. No, that's all right, Dad. No worries. Chris is saying people must be getting sick of seeing me. No worries. That's just that. Obviously, it's a little bit hard when there's just two of you to try and keep the conversation going. But you guys have been doing it in the chat anyway, so that's good. I've just had to sort of keep the eye on it. So.
See, look, I didn't know. Yes, see, yeah. Thank you, Dad. That's coming along. Well, then, I'm going to head off as well, Phil.
All right? Yeah. All right.
Join the crowd heading for the door. So, do you all
no
take
worries.
care, won't you?
Yeah, and you. And
we'll
well,
see you all again.
Well, hopefully next week, some point.
Yes. Yeah.
Same back channel. Same back channel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care, boys
all
and girls, if there's any out there. All right.
See you later. Oh well, I might kill the stream in a little while myself, but I'm just going to carry on painting some of the boots here at the minute. What's this Fox saying I'll join, but you never get a word in? Well, take the pressure off. But no, you're all right, boys. It's good of you to all come in and join. So whilst we're all hunkered down for the duration, I just thought, well, it'd be good even if it was just family and friends, just to get us all together and have a little bit of a chin wag and have a little bit of banter, which obviously we do. But it's always good to see some other people, or see other people in the chat, I should say. What's that? Oh, thank you, Dad. What's this? Solo live streams are fun. You can get to natter and no one can stop you. Well, they can mute me. But, yeah, it's been fun again. Sort of take away some of the monotony, I think, especially at the moment, but it's difficult times. We've got to battle through. Ah, lovely. Thank you. Another couple of subscriptions. Superb. And hopefully sometime this week I'll be putting the first part of the video up for this for the Sherman. Concentrating more on the painting once I've, or the weathering and stage now. Once I've got to this stage, that's when I'll concentrate more. But I've done sort of the filming the sort of the basics of the assembly and or some of the assembly and some of the painting. So we'll get to the core action of it, if you like, on once I've got the first video up. But hopefully that should be at some point during the week. I've still got to edit that. So, and sort of leaving the cam on whilst I'm building, you tend to take quite a lot of footage. What's this again? Yeah, lovely. Thank you. Well, you're all more than welcome. So the more the merrier, like I say. And even if that's just something a little different, which I hope it is, then can't be a bad thing. Do you know the camera's out of focus? Yeah, that's the autofocus on this. Every now and again that tends to sort of go a bit Pete Tong. So if I put the autofocus off, I've got the focal length set there, which is ideal. But then as soon as I take my hand away, everything else is then out of focus. So I don't know. Well, I'll go back to the main focus, I think, because obviously it's not liking it with the lag. So I'll carry on like that. Is that any better? Yeah, that's not better, is it? Right. Right. So I'm going to have to go through with the chat once I've gone offline to see what you guys have been up to, seeing as if there's been any shenanigans going on. But I'm sure you've been behaving yourselves. Well, can you show the tank? Yeah, I can show you the tank. Yeah, 1 second. What I'll do is I'll bring it into shot for you. There we go. That's a Sherman. Just contemplating on whether to put a second 30 caliber on it or not. Chris says big metal carbide gun. Yeah, well, it's got 4 guns actually at the minute. So yeah, but yeah, I've done all the basic painting on it. Black base, then highlights, and then another coat base over the top of that, highlights, and then back over with a very thin layer of the base coat just to sort of tidy everything up. So yeah, so that's where she is at the moment, and that's where that'll then start on the second videos to start doing the weathering and the detailing. So but for tonight, just getting on with some of the figures. basic shapes in, then I can, once I've done as much as I can whilst they're on the lollipop sticks, I can then cut them off and do all the fine detailing and touch up afterwards. It just makes life a lot easier for me to hold them. I know some people tend to just put them on cocktail sticks, which is fine, but I tend to end up breaking them off the sticks, and then I have to re-drill another hole and re-stick them on, and just can't be asked. So the lollipop sticks do me well. So right, I've missed a bit there. There's me thinking he had a shiny toe cap, but it wasn't. It was me and actually missed a piece. Okay. If you're probably wondering, I'm not actually using expensive brushes either. Get these out of the pound shop. Oh, and I find these ideal because they're at an angle. Just makeup sets, get them for £1, all different sizes, shapes, and I love these because I can get into areas where I need to. They're not that expensive, so if needs be, I can just chuck them away. Fork angles. Well, it's a good job none of you boys were here last time, because I'd done the actual 4 candles Duke on Tony. I had a box with the figures came in, and I had 4 tea lighters underneath it, and removed the box just as we went on air, and it took a little while to sink in what I'd done. And then I said, so I say 4 candles. So, but had to be done. All right, I've got another 2 to do just to get the basics painted in, and then I think I'll call it a night. So probably another 10 or 15 minutes. And that's number 4. this is where that lovely angle on the brush comes in handy. Bugger. There we go. Again, like I said, once they're off the sticks, I can do the touch up, but so far got the basics all blocked in. You need to send across models your mobile number so that you can see or TMM can text you when you are painting tiny things. It's the order of things. Okay. Yeah, so that either distracts me or makes me jump out of my skin. Is that what it is? So that the paint goes everywhere. Is that how you boys do it? Yeah. Yeah, I've got news for you. I have my phone on silent. If people want to get hold of me, they will. They know how. I have enough times where I've had involuntary twitches myself. I don't have to have people doing it for me. And that's like usually doing this when I pick up a pot. 9 times out of 10, it's usually got a bit more in it and there's a bit thinner, and I accidentally miss with my fingers, or I grab hold of it and one finger accidentally slips over the side and just tips everything everywhere. So, and that's something I don't want to be doing on air and recorded on YouTube for posterity, because although my banner it says no swearing, there would be a lot of it. But I think coming up to the final hurdle, boys. There we go. So that's all the basics painted in. Just got the helmets to do, and then we've got all the accessories to finally sort out. And in the meantime, we'll carry on with the Sherman as well. But like I say, that's the video build. These are just for the live stream. So well, there we go. Dad, someone needs a dad device. Well, actually, it would be good if I had something a bit better, but seeing that they are only disposable, it's only I only do it when I've got, I don't know why, but it's only when I've got half of it full with very thin, like doing for a wash or something, and I just happen to, instead of picking it up like that or like that, I end up missing with one finger or actually tipping it, and that's it everywhere. No, but I'm not a Tamiya glue person. I'm a plastic world. Don't know if any of you guys have used this, but this is great stuff. Do for ABS, acrylics, perspex. I swear by it. And the only time I use any other proper glue, or the old-fashioned style glue, is this very old bottle of Professional, and that's it. Otherwise, the only other go-to glue for me is super glue. Right, so I think that's going to be it for tonight. I've been on for near enough an hour and a half, so thank you guys for coming, much appreciated. I didn't think I'd get as many popping in as I have, so thanks for Chris for poaching whoever and spreading the word and spreading the love. I like to say at the end of especially my, I use that 11 quid. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, that's a little bit cheaper where I get it from, but yeah. So like I say at the end of my videos, be good to each other, but especially at the moment, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. And everyone be good. Bye for now. Bye bye. See you later. Cheers, guys.